Thank you to our sponsors, WhiteCoatBNT.com and Comicpalooza.
Yeah!
The largest annual multi-genre comic book, sci-fi, anime, gaming, and pop culture convention in the southern United States. Oh, I thought you were looking down for something.
No, I was.
It just distracted me.
I was hyping you up. Touch Grass guys in the building. Oh, do we need you? He's a hero. Unsung hero, Touch Grass guy.
Let's see if this works.
All right, let's see if it press play.
Let's say it works.
Negative. All right.
Well, it's very soft in the beginning, so we won't.
Okay.
You are now listening to Cult 45, the only cult movie podcast in your chest.
That's us.
So sit back, relax, pour up, and turn up.
Yeah, welcome everybody to a live edition of Cult 45. I'm your host, Beating Down. I'm joined by, as always,
Random Randy Savage.
Guys, we're here to talk to you about possibly one of the most doo-doo garbage versions of Power Rangers that possibly exist. But, you know, shout out to all the actors, though. We like them all. You know what I'm saying? I was a big fan of Zeo. Could I explain you what the legs were? I can't.
What?
What were they? They were
crystals.
Move it on.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said.
No, I said I don't know what the legs were from Zeo. Like the Zeo Rangers, yeah. Either way.
They were crystals.
Sure. They weren't. But we're here to talk to you guys about Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Yes. And it's technically Power Rangers 2. There was another one that came out that was like actually pretty good. Let's look at the history. So everybody knows about Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. How you feel about round of applause for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Yeah.
We love them. They're dinosaurs. They're robots. They come together to become a big dude.
How old
that be punching stuff. It's super
so
old. Back in the before 4x child, there wasn't, it was syndicated television on Fox. It was a thing called Fox Kids. It wasn't on cable. I know, it's crazy, right? Before Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon was a big deal, we just had regular television. And on our regular TVs with antennas. Woo!
And went through the air like magic.
It was a thing called RF signal waves.
And then the government got rid of it. Now it's
like all cool things. But in 1993, I was a child. It was cool. There's guys in color-coded helmets and spandex, and there's fireworks all the time in every episode. And there was a black kid that danced and did kung fu, and I gravitated towards it.
This was way before capoeira existed.
yeah.
I didn't know what it was.
Best of the Best was too risque for me as a kid. So like after that, so here's something that you might not know. So Power Rangers, there's a guy called Saban for Saban Entertainment. What they did was they took stock footage from 70s TV shows, and they're like, we're gonna reuse these 70s TV show and just put some 90 kids in it, and we'll sell it for cheap, and we're gonna make a bunch of money, and they did. But here's the deal. They were running out of footage because the idea was too good. They're like, what do we do? They're like, let's get some ninjas involved. Okay, are they gonna change suits? No, we'll lose money. Make them aliens. That'll make sense. Kids are stupid. We bought into it.
It really was.
Put some weird brain things on their heads and make them aquatic or whatever. Well, why is one of the aliens a gorilla? Shut up! Kids don't understand ninjutsu yet because Crunchyroll doesn't exist. Shut your mouth.
But there's anime.
Then Zeo happened because they were like, all right, we're officially out of ideas. I don't know if you guys know, there was a period of time when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers like, yo, let's power up our suits. And we know what the movie version looks like. And they're like, no, we can't afford that. Make them shiny.
Oh, yeah, the Metallic Rangers.
Remember the Metallic Rangers?
Metallic Rangers.
My parents bought me the metallic version of the same toy I already had, and I loved them for it.
It's like, you know what really makes you strong? Glitter.
Yeah. Hey, localization's a mug, fam. You children will never know.
Pride Month, everyone. Glitter makes you strong.
So, since they did Zeo and they were running out of footage for Zeo, they're like, yo, we got to come up with something else. But we got to make it in movie form. But this movie is actually canon. So they're like, hey, what we're going to do is have it be filmed like a regular TV show. What could go wrong? Also, there's a big reveal for this that's crazy. We'll get to that later. But let's get into it. So, Turbo Rangers originally was called Car Ranger in Japan.
Car Ranger!
So what's funny is they're like, Zeo's too goofy, we gotta get serious. Unfortunately, they chose the Japanese version. That was the parody season for that show. Cause even they were like, yo, we're 30 seasons in. We've done like 30 versions of Power Rangers. Let's just do Cars cause it's funny. So this is their joke season that they wanted to get serious on for the US. I know what you're wondering. Whoa, why does the Six Rangers look like Sailor Moon? What's that about? Show 'em, Randy.
Oh, let's
This
see.
didn't make it to America.
ために変身します。ティラミスこんにゃくミルフィーユ。
I mean, shout out to Sailor Moon, though.
ベビー交通安
This
全。
happened.
ホワイトレーサー。
This happened.
This happened. This was Japan.
I had to edit the screenshot. There were so many upskirts, Japan. I was like, I'm not sure how old this
There's
child
more
is.
to it.
I literally had to like crop it to. I was like, no, this is too much. The babies, we got babies and innocent
We got
puppies.
babies walking by.
We got innocent puppies.
Can't have
down
the
there.
humane society looking like that. That's messed
No,
up.
no, we're right by the Dippin' Dots. You can't have upskirts by the Dippin' Dots. Go ahead.
All right, so time for us to stop
Look,
talking
yeah.
and let other people
A
start
little bit
talking.
of crowd participation. I need some
Like,
volunteers.
participation.
I need volunteers. Who wants to volunteer? Somebody in this. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Give me your best morphin' time, bro ham.
Okay. It's morphin' time!
Woo!
Round of applause on that one, guys.
Good.
Come on.
That's a good one.
Anybody got a better one? Somebody. Not even you, bro. Come on, man.
See, I told you why. Like what? Well,
Well,
you
win.
don't need another prize.
You
I'm
win
like,
today.
no.
We're giving them
We're gonna
stickers.
end up
No.
just giving it
You're gonna
away.
get some Code 45 stickers. Shout out. No, that's how we do it. No, that wasn't the trivia. That was just to warm us up.
Just to warm us up.
That was to warm us up.
Like, no.
I like that.
We're gonna
That
make
was
it harder for
that
like,
was OG Mighty Morphin. That was
the
Mighty
next
Morphin.
one.
It's Morphin time. I love it.
time.
It's Morphin time. Who got a better Morphin time? You? You got a better Morphin time? Dog, get out of here. I thought you were from WMC Masters.
I thought so,
I thought it was
too.
the machine. I was like, oh, it's the
I thought
machine.
it was the machine.
It's the sword.
No.
All right, let's talk about our heroes, guys. Yeah. So here's the funny
Thanks,
thing.
Canva. Appreciate that.
I know. Thank you, Canva. Hey, so funny thing. I don't know anything about the Power Rangers, like personality-wise, other than their colors and what they like jump into to fight monsters. When you really break it down, like let's go through them. Oh well, in the movie we got one guy in particular that we gotta talk about. It's our boy Rocky. Oh, no!
Poor
Oh
Rocky.
no!
I said he was the funny one. I was like, this is the funny one, right?
Yeah, he's funny as heck because we get to see what happens to him. So I know what you guys wonder, like, yo, I mean, but he been around. He was the replacement Red Ranger, right? Then he got, he got demoted a little bit to the Blue Ranger, but that's fine. You're still part of the team, man. And I'm like, cool. Well, I can't wait to watch Turbo to see how Rocky, transitions to another role, of course, and then something happens to him.
Hey, Rocky. Maybe we are trying too hard. Maybe we're not trying hard enough.
Rocky, no! Oh, Rocky! Not
Oh, my back! I'm so stupid.
Yeah, I was stupid, Rocky.
Can you get some help? It's gonna be all right.
That was a bold-faced lie.
That was a lie.
Now, mind you, even though Rocky may or may not have taken the exact same fall, if not from greater heights, for some reason, this one took him out.
Forever.
His back could only take so many falls, y'all. Yeah,
Too many putties.
Yeah, he was a young kid. Yeah, he fought putties in regular street clothes at all times. Yeah, he had explosions come off on his back all the time, but we all get tired. Rocky had enough. Just like everybody who's sitting down from just to kind of rest their feet, his spine was done, y'all. Did he ever come back? Negativo.
No, that was it. That was the end of Rocky.
That's it for Rocky.
Never saw him again.
Who took Rocky's place?
I wonder.
Ooh.
Ah.
Toad from Mario Brothers. I mean, Justin. That bowl cut.
That haircut was very stylish back then.
No, it was not.
Every other kid had that haircut.
No, it was not. That bowl cut is ferocious, fam. So, like, I remember as a kid, my main beef with Justin was like, it should have been me.
It could have.
Yo, Brandon, did you know karate? No.
It could have been a lot of people.
I had a better haircut though, fam, and a better stage presence than Justin, and I couldn't get behind Justin.
We can't have two minorities in the same group.
So like,
It ruins the color scheme.
you're right. You are fair. That is fair. That is you are not lying. So the thing is with Justin in the movie, guys, if you don't know, he was sad. They didn't give us a lot to go on, but he wouldn't sing Wheels on the Bus. So you know he's a troubled child. What's wrong with him? Why won't he sing Wheels on the Bus? He's half orphan. His dad's still there, but his mom's not. It's not the same.
His dad left on a bus.
My dad was a bus.
My dad was a bus.
Who's next? We got Cat, y'all.
Cat.
Y'all remember Cat? Y'all remember Cat's qualities, right? Remember, cause we had Kimberly, who was the mean girl, right? She was the mean girl, got converted, hung out with, cause she had the most attitude. When Zordon said teenagers with attitude, he looked directly to Kimberly. I need 5 teenagers with attitude.
Attitude.
But Cat had an accent. That was her. That's all I remember.
She was from Australia. I thought. Yeah.
She'll remind.
No, wait.
She'll
it was
remind
New Zealand.
You. No, it was Australia.
Oh, okay.
She'll
I thought
remind
she was
you.
a hobbit. Next.
Up next. It's acting stupid. Oh,
It's
yeah.
acting
We
dumb.
got Tanya. Tanya's interesting because we had Ashley, who was the replacement Yellow Ranger, but then they were like, hey, your contract's up, Ashley. So I don't know if y'all remember this. It's weird. It gets a little wibbly wobbly. It's almost like a Doctor Who episode almost. So Ashley goes back in time to Africa. Pause for effect.
Oh man, I vaguely remember that.
This girl goes back in time to Africa, but because time travel's weird in the Power Ranger world, she turns into a child, Ashley, and then she sees her cousin Tanya, also an African child, and she's like, "Yeah, man, let's do an adventure." They do an adventure, and she's like, "You know what? I'm gonna stay in the past. You, African child, go back into the present and take my spot as a Power Ranger."
They use this same storyline in Legends of Tomorrow. I just now realized that.
It's wild. But
It's so weird.
What's crazy is we don't even talk about how this poor black woman has to be a black woman now, like 20 years in the future, and just there is no storyline of her just trying to get adjusted and deal stuff. It's like, nah, welcome aboard. You're a child soldier now. Get into it.
Nothing's different.
Let her get a feet set.
Nothing's different. It's been like 20 years.
She's like a Inception level fish out of water. Not only because you're experiencing a Tom Hanks big. Also, it's insane. Shout out to that boy Adam. Yeah, Adam's my favorite because he's like one of the greatest like voice actors of all time. You ever seen Trigun? He's in that. I think he was in Code Geass also.
Yep.
It's a bunch of stuff. I'm missing a lot. Adam's the best.
Hopefully he's not here. That's what I'm
Tell me about his character. I got nothing.
I thought he was the heartthrob. Like he was the one who always fell in love with like anything that they showed up, any kind of alien or lady friend that showed up for the week. They're like, oh, hi, I'm Adam. Look at my luxurious hair.
I knew Adam for second best hair on the team. We all know who's first. No! One time for the best Ranger of all time, Tommy Oliver! He's the best.
He's the best.
He was the Green Ranger. He went hard. You ever seen somebody jump in the cockpit of a giant robot and then the first person you punch is the woman? That's wild.
He was literally written for 5 episodes.
You couldn't beat him.
You
couldn't beat him. He did like 3 jumping roundhouse kicks and that's it. That's all you need.
Did you guys see that scene inside the Megazord?
Bro, he was the best. Then he was the White Ranger. We loved that because we were so sad he was gone. Oh, fun fact, if you didn't know, in the Japanese version, the Red Ranger and Green Ranger were brothers. They were brothers. They actually time traveled also from a dino tribe into the future because Rita was just a witch that was mad that a baby got murdered by dinosaurs, so she had dinosaur beef that was never ending.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird.
I was like, why dinosaurs of all the things they get mad at?
Because time traveling robots, baby.
Okay.
But yeah, Green Ranger, when the candle went out, Green Ranger actually died. But they're like, Tommy making us too much money. We got to figure out what we got to do. So when the robots changed to the Thunderzords, they didn't want to change the clothes, but they changed Tommy's clothes to the White Ranger. That's why he looks so dope.
That's right.
But anyway, he's the Red Ranger now because he's the best. So we're not doing nothing to him. He's the best. So we get a cool cameo in the movie. It's the OG Pink and Red Ranger, Jason and Kimberly. What? They come back to help with the child.
They're gonna So Justin's orphanage needs money,
right?
So then they're like, we're gonna have a UFC fight to raise money, and like
a 3-on-3, 6-man tornado tag fight, kung fu match.
First blood wins.
I mean, I'm pulling up. If you told me it's gonna be a 3-man karate just match, no holds barred, ring outs allowed, backs can't be broken.
Whoever dies first,
$50,000 cash prize.
Evil dies tonight.
In the 90s, I'm there, bro. Sign me up. How much are the tickets? You already know.
The next one is gonna be Hulk Hogan versus a boxer, and then we're gonna have so much money.
We're gonna make so much money. But like Kimberly and Jason were doing some, on the side scuba diving, and they got snatched up by aliens. But we need a cameo. Whatever. They're here.
They're here.
Oh, also Bulk and Skull's here, but they don't deserve a slide because they did nothing but talk in different accents and had white hair. We don't know why.
Because they got their brains melted.
They didn't. Did they explain that?
No,
You assumed that.
I just assumed that.
No, we're not doing that.
I was just like, this makes sense if I go like this.
Please, if you're eating, avert your eyes. Don't look at the screen. We have our Turbo MacGuffin. This thing creeps me out. Larigo, I don't. Round of applause if you want to throw up. Oh, y'all like this?
Yeah,
Oh,
love
okay.
this.
I was like, we're good with this? Y'all can keep your food down?
This is one of the adorable creatures we get from the Gremlins to Masters of the Universe to I can think of one more.
You got it? Come on.
No, I can't think of one more.
Couldn't do it. It was this movie.
It was this movie.
He looks nasty.
They had a thing.
He looks nasty.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like him. He's important because of the I'm gonna say that's a wand because of where we are in his hand. That is a wand for magic and nothing else. And if you think he looks creepy, wait till you see his wife and baby. It gets worse. It gets worse. Cause
as a wife and a baby.
Cause it's different when you can just think it's unisex, but no, they got parts that go together, fam. It's disgusting. Help us, humane society. All right, so what we got next?
Oh, you're gonna talk about?
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the bad guys.
No, we're gonna talk.
Oh no, yeah. Oh wait, I'm sorry. So here's what made me mad. Remember how I talked about Rocky's back is broken? This little creepy thing can heal people.
He healed my leg.
What about Rocky, dog? What did Rocky do, dog? Her leg was split and twined. It was blood and bones splintered out. He just had a ruptured disc. He didn't even come and show up. You ain't enough energy for a ruptured disc, bro?
No.
You put skin and meat back together, bro. Man, whatever, dog. Trash. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Okay. All right.
Poor Rocky, bro.
I'll give you a little break.
right.
We're gonna do an actual game this time.
Ooh, okay.
There are 22 versions of Power Rangers.
Damn.
I need 2 volunteers.
Okay, we got one right
Got
there.
one.
He has to go up against somebody, guys. You're gonna
Gotta go
forfeit a
up against
prize. This is
someone.
for a prize.
This is for a prize.
This is for a prize. No, there we go. I'm about to say, man. All right. So we're gonna go head to
This thing's
head.
gonna freak out on me when I'm.
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go head to head. Here are the rules. So you're gonna, if you wanna do rock paper scissors real quick while I talk how it goes down. Rock paper scissors. One go.
1, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do? You're gonna say a version of Power Rangers. You're gonna come back with another one. You can't repeat. Whoever gets stumped ain't getting nothing.
I really should have just.
All right. Come on, Morphin time. Let's go.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
That's one.
I mean, dig a little bit, dog. Gee.
Power Ranger Zeo.
Are we doing chronological battle? Okay.
All right, chronological battle.
Okay, chronological battle.
Power Rangers Lost Galaxy.
Oh, you skipped one. You a jerk.
Power Rangers Turbo.
Power Rangers in Space.
Oh, it's getting nasty.
All right, I'm gonna switch it up. Power Rangers RPM.
Oh, he went Disney versions on you, bro.
Power Ranger Megaforce.
This is really intense, y'all. Y'all understand?
Power Rangers Ninja Storm.
Ooh, come on, bro. What you got?
Power Rangers Wild Force.
Dang, that one was a fire one, though.
I feel like you could just make stuff up.
Power Rangers Dino Thunder.
Okay.
Power Rangers Mystic Force.
Ooh, he brought in the wizards,
You
bro.
got my favorite.
The Wizards.
Power Rangers Ninja Steel.
Ooh, I didn't know those was Ninja. You're right, though. It's Ninja Steel.
Power Rangers Alien Rangers.
That's in the original.
Mighty
Well,
Morphin-
because the way the list was at, it was. We're gonna count that for the second version of Mighty Morphin.
Yeah. So, sorry, fam. He gets it. Prize goes to him. No, we can't
you
count
would?
that one.
Sure.
Yeah, we can't. Oh, you want to do one more? We'll see if we got
If
it.
you can get one more.
Okay, you get one more.
One more. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it to him. That was a technicality on that one. For Japan, yes, we're talking about the. Well,
Like I said, I'm gonna count it for the second version of Mighty Morphin.
Joseph count it.
Power Ranger Lightspeed Rescue.
Y'all missed one. What you got?
Power Rangers Mega Force.
I said that one already, I thought.
Did we say Mega Force? I don't think so. That's the power one. That's the power one.
Oh, Fury, okay.
Power Rangers.
Oh!
All right, there it is.
You get it. Unfortunately, what you win, sir, is a press limited edition DVD copy of Turbo, a Power Rangers movie.
I feel like that should go to
Yeah!
Oh, man.
Yeah!
To the victor go the spoils.
Get a picture. Yeah! All that hard work for nothing. No, be sure about this. No,
There it is. Good sportsmanship.
The next prize is better. I promise.
I don't know.
All right, next slide. Next slide.
I'm on it.
Ooh, we gonna talk about the bad guys now.
Hey, do me a favor. Make sure no one steals my stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting real paranoid over
Don't
here.
let nobody take your stuff.
Don't take my stuff.
It's my stuff.
My stuff.
So the intro's a little bit longer than I planned. I apologize. We're talking about the bad guys. Oh! Y'all remember them, right? Round of applause for the bad guys. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So who we got up first? We got Diva Talks, y'all. Woo! Shout out to her, man. She's doing a lot of heavy lifting. Yeah, you know what? Because of that owl, the movie went from a rated G to PG. Seriously, because I guarantee you, like at the border, all right, guys, let's get our guys.
They're like,
ow! Oh, damn.
No.
MPAA is like
Too much. Too much.
We gotta have a parent involved.
Too
now.
much.
You messed
We
up.
have too many women in this movie. It's too many women.
So it was like 4 or 5.
And like 4 or 5, and most of them are clothed. It's too much.
So here's the funny thing. So remember how I was like, yo, Japan, chill out with the upskirts, right? So Diva Talk is a American
Japan.
version only. They localized Diva Talk strictly for American version. There was a Japanese version, and everyone was like, we can't do it because she's too hot. Ease up, gentlemen.
I understand.
They're like, we can't, because they were gonna double like they did Rita's Repulsa, but they're like, nope, too much.
Because eventually Tommy's going to have to fight her. And it's going to get weird.
She can't refuse that hair, man.
Yeah, I can't
you know what's funny? Actually, even though he says that, she does get a crush on the Red Ranger, so it will it was going to get interesting. And what's funny is Diva Talks wasn't the main bad guy in the movie; it was somebody else. I'll show you him in a second. But we gotta talk about Elgar. This guy is a nightmare. If you for the older people, remember the McDonald's at night, that little bit moon face thing? Remember that moon face character when McDonald's was like, hey, we doing late night. If you take that and a Cinnabite and make him have a baby, it's this thing. It's the worst. What I know about it, I mean, honestly, he's just the nephew of Diva Talks.
Yeah, he's the worst, and he's not good at anything.
No.
That's what I
He has robot parts, and we know that because he gets dismembered on a regular basis. It's weird. It's a lot. It's a lot for children to absorb, honestly. Next, we got Rygog. Rygog is actually supposed to be the main bad guy in the Japanese version, but they had to fix it because he was a little too Anakin Skywalker to Padme towards the Asian version of Diva Talks that we couldn't show y'all earlier. He did a lot. So much so that there's a GIF where his tongue extends to try to sample something that he has no business sampling, y'all. It's a lot. Japan was on another level.
Man, I want to see this show now.
No, you don't. Sometimes localization is a good thing. They were like,
That's right, yeah.
like, I'm sorry, he's a freak. So we had to calm that
Children
down.
watch this show.
We got next.
Sir,
Y'all remember him, right? Y'all remember him?
this terrifying villain.
He was so important. He was literally the whole reason we did the movie. No? Malagor? Come on, y'all. Lava monster.
Yeah.
Made of lava. He was a bad guy because of the lava.
He was a lava monster.
He was a lava monster. No? Nothing?
Okay.
Exactly. Move on. Oh, well, the worst thing about him, go back.
Oh.
The worst thing about him, it's fine, we'll go. The worst thing about him is why the movie sucks. We had native extras. Grass skirts and everything, guys. We had to deal with that. Yeah. In the year 2025, we had to rewatch that and be like, oh, that's fantastic. So we had native characters that protected said lava monster, because the lava monster was important because the creepy short dude with the wand that fits in purses, he could bring him back.
You got it.
And yeah, hold on. And so little furry baby, brings back the lava monster. Lava monster comes alive. Divatox marries that monster.
And somehow gets power.
She gets
Profit.
She gets into his Fortune 500 evil company where she I forgot what. Evil.
I thought it's because like he was a lava monster, so he could create diamonds.
Really? Was that the reason?
I thought it was because she was talking about how much money they were gonna make the entire time.
It was about blood diamonds.
It
this
was
whole
about
time?
money the entire time. Just like I can't wait to get then my Malagor's riches, and I was like,
That's pretty evil.
he's a lava monster.
That's
What
pretty
kind of riches would he have?
So what?
I guess diamonds.
So the real question: why did this movie suck? And there's a lot of answers to this. Number one, all the robots were cars. And also with this movie, I don't know if y'all know, the movie was aquatic themed. There was a ghost ship.
A movie about cars and
Even
robots.
the main boss lived in a submarine. Like there was a lot of water involved in a robot cars. Nobody had a robot boat or anything. It was just cars. Like they got on a ghost ship, and that's part of the deal.
For a Power Rangers movie that has submarines and islands and like faraway lands and ghost ships, why weren't they just pirates? Eventually we get to a Power Rangers that they are pirates.
Yeah, like 20 years later.
And I'm like, so this was always a thing that we could have done.
You know what's even
We could
better?
have gone to pirates.
They were
Gone
like,
back to
yo,
cars.
they're like, this is Power Rangers 2. Like, there's no MCU yet. We want this movie to be 3 hours long. This is going to be a 3-hour-long movie. They cut a mermaid character for a car. It's cars. It's cars. And they had a mermaid character.
Yeah, I buy that.
No.
Zack Snyder presents Turbo.
Like, imagine being a part of that project. You're like, all right, car themes. We go to the plains of the desert where they, Mad Max style, and we all getting mermaids.
Mermaids.
Water villains.
Not pirates.
Like, what do you stop it?
Could have been boats.
Any of this have to do with wheels? Absolutely
Could have
not.
been jet skis. Power Rangers
Dude,
turbo
I would
jet
take
skis.
Power Rangers on Sea-Doos at this point. But look, it was
That'd been
3
awesome.
hours long. Go ahead. They cut so much stuff out of this. There was so like Tommy, the guy that played Tommy, Jason David Frank, rest in peace. He was like, yo man, so there's a part where I fight a snake, and then I fall off a cliff, and then I fight an alligator, and then I fight. And I thought he was joking about the alligator. He was not. They cut the alligator out. There's a scene where Cat with these little goofy backpacks flamethrowers a whole African, because they were in Africa, flamethrowers a whole African alligator in the face to save Tommy after he already fell off a cliff fighting an anaconda. Also, another reason it sucks, the Power Rangers were in their suits for only 30 minutes out of this whole movie, y'all. It's about people in spandex with shiny helmets fighting. Why you, no. Don't do that. I gotta wait?
30 minutes.
Nah, fam.
Kids need to learn patience.
Oh, also, Adam fell in love with the mermaid, and when there's a part where the ghost ship blew up, boo-hoo, right? Ghost ship blew up, and then like the cars, he thought they all sunk and they died because they're in car
I
robots.
remember that part. Yeah.
It's supposed to be a part where he was like, oh no, but he saw he left his friends to die and bungee jumped to save the mermaid. And I said that out loud because that's what happened. And they were like, cut that.
Bungee jump to save the mermaid.
We can't afford the bungee jump and
Yeah,
stuff.
before the bungee jump.
All right, so what was good, bro? Anybody in the crowd, what was good about, you seen the movie, what was good about the movie? Other than it was free. Cars. Yeah. American muscle.
It's about family.
It's about family. That's the irony that Fast and the Furious are actually.
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I was like, so this is where Fast and the Furious is heading.
But they did it right.
To like giant cars and then like like Dominic like
We gotta
putting
combine
on
like
a
a family.
helmet like yeah.
I would love that actually.
Team up everyone to make a giant robot
I watch it at this point.
and fight this woman trying to get riches.
I can't tell.
Charlize Theron is Divatox.
Yeah, I'm in. Ow! I'm in.
I saw-
Can anybody raise their hand and tell me what went right? Yeah, okay, we did. You're right. The cameos were good. It was good to see Jason.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm mad at how they did my boy Jason because he got to turn evil and beat up on Tommy, who took his job, right? And that was cool. And what's funny is, I can't hear you, brother. Say it again. What'd he say?
Tommy took his girl. Oh, that's right.
He
That
did.
was in, yeah, that
he
was
took
in
his
the-
girl and then dumped her for another one, fam, and like it was all in their face. It was all in their face, and then they got back together only to throw it back in their face again. It was just the revenge of the exes. It was dope.
That's really what it was.
The guy that played Jason, he was like, yo, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump out of the lava pit, right? I'm gonna flip behind Tommy and I'm gonna choke him out with my chain. And they're like, slow down, Jason, that's too violent.
Whoa, why?
Just break your chains instead and just like grab his throat.
No, I'm gonna choke him out.
I wanna choke him out.
It's gonna be fun that way.
Like,
Kids
awesome.
movie.
Awesome, please. So yeah, we got nothing. We got nothing. All right, so we got the last game, guys.
Last game.
So I'm gonna show you what the prize is this time. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Because you know what it is. Also, shout out to Bri-Fi.
Shout out to Bri-Fi. Woo!
Because this is the gift that he gave me. Volume 1 of the IEW Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic. Volume Uno. You saw how real it was, how much I cared about it. Because this is what I put it in. What's the game?
So there's a whole new team after this movie,
Uh-huh.
and only Justin remains.
Only him.
We need the names of the rest of the Turbo Rangers.
Tell you what, show him a picture of them. We'll show you their faces. Because they're so memorable. We put their faces right here for you to see. Who can line them up? You can? Oh, the only one. All right,
like-
man.
yeah.
Lay it on me.
I feel like it's a ringer.
It's all on you. I mean, hey, look. Hey, he knew what this panel was and what time it was.
That's
He
what
was
I'm
here.
saying.
He knows
I'm
what's up.
here for the Power Rangers.
What's your name, sir?
Zach.
Shut up. He's serious.
Wait, what?
His name is Zach.
Shut up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. One time for Zach, y'all. Give it for.
Woo! Give it up for Zach.
All right, no pressure, but like you went hard for that last. I'm sorry, brother, that you you went hard on that last one. So let's give it to me, dog. Let's start from green to yellow. All right, who's the Green Ranger over here?
Carlos.
Correct. Who's the Pink Ranger?
Cassie.
My God, correct. You already know what's the Red Ranger?
TJ.
I'd have been mad if you got that wrong. I'm like, sit down. Correct. And who's the yellow one? Hang on before. Nobody knows, huh? This is amazing. Who's the
Oh,
yellow
man.
Ranger, sir? For all the prizes for the volume 1 to end this whole show, what you got?
That'd be Ashley.
That is Ashley, y'all. Woo! Peace, mode. Here, I'm gonna put it back in the sheath.
Yep. Oh my God. In the protective case in here. Your sword, sir.
Give it up for that boy
Thank you. Round of
Zach.
applause for Zach.
Give it up for that boy Zach. He deserves it because he did the most participation. Again,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for that DVD, brother. I'm sorry.
No. He's like, no.
Hey, it's a
I'm
coaster.
good.
It's a coaster. It's a coaster. Honestly, let's keep it a buck.
Some episodes are fine.
yeah.
I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just bought it.
All right, guys. Well, one time, round of applause for the real one.
For the real one.
Jason David Frank, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is for you, bro. It's all in fun. We make fun of Turbo, but we know these kids out here just trying to get a job, make a living. They did their best. But shout out to that boy JDF. Thank y'all so much for participating and hanging out with us.
We did it, everyone.
Yeah.
Woo!
We'll
And no
call for
one
the fun.
yelled.
I know. Everybody touch some grass. But
Touch grass.
you guys have a good one. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Peace.